Hey, okay, we are live. We are live. We are live. Hello, everyone. Sound off in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Oh, don't mind that. That's just the notifications. Let me know that the live has gone live. Whew. Just letting some people know. All right. So, energetic check in. How is everyone doing? Hello, Jen. Hey. But yes, like I said, an energetic check-in. How is everyone doing? Let me know. We've been having a lot of energies going on, right? We just had Mercury go direct finally after 3 weeks of messing with us. We're now in Mars retrograde, which I'm gonna be talking about because there's some interesting aspects. Yes, the winter solstice. Thank you. I didn't even realize that today was the winter solstice until after I picked the date, and I was like, huh, I'm doing my live on the winter solstice. This is going to be interesting, but I'm glad you're doing well, Jen. Glad you're doing well. Now, as for the energies I was talking about, so I don't want to be an alarmist. I don't want to be an alarmist. So Pluto moved into Aquarius this year. Like finally, like a couple of weeks ago in November, we finally have Pluto back in Aquarius energy after being in Capricorn energy since 2008. And I don't need to remind anybody here about what 2008 consisted of. We had the housing market collapse, we had the Great Recession, we had a lot going on with that. So now it's in Aquarius, and with it in Aquarius energy. Hi, congrats, Sarah. Hey, thanks, Sarah. Um, with it being in Aquarius, the last time that Pluto was in Aquarius was during the French and American Revolutionary Wars. So a lot of change. And then we have Neptune that's going to be moving into Aries after being in Pisces for like the last 12 to 14 years. And the last time Neptune was in Aries was the American Civil War. So we have a lot of energies going on. we have a lot. So again, that's why I like wanted to preference it by saying like this is not to scare anyone. It's just acknowledging that we have a lot going on in the collective right now, and I feel like it's a necessity because we've had a lot of things going wrong with the collective, and it's about time we call it out and do the change. All right. So again, let me know how you're feeling as we go over this live. I'm probably going to be on until 8 o'clock. If you don't get a chance to watch this live, like if you're watching it after the fact, or you come in late, feel free to always place your questions down in the comment section. I will interact with you there. Even if you made it to the live and you think about something after the live, put it down in the comment section and we will continue it there. Okay? All right. Now the talking points, because I'm the kind of person, if I don't have a script, I'm gonna go here, 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 and here. Okay. So my talking points are going to be Q&A. Feel free to always ask me questions if you have them. You can ask me about like why did I become a Reiki master, or what got me into tarot reading, like how's it going on my spiritual journey. Whatever you want to, within reason. Let's keep it within reason. But yes, so we're gonna have a Q&A section, and also I want to share with you some future goals that I have for not only the Reiki Squad over here, but also other platforms that I will be expanding into. So we're gonna be getting into that too. What got you into tarot reading? That is a good question, Lisa. Thank you. I'm gonna address that one. And then at the end, I want to save time because I'm gonna be doing an all sign. I said all signs. That'd be too much. All element. There we go. An all element check-in for 2025. So for fire, water, air, and earth, I'm gonna be pulling cards. I already got my decks right here beside me. Now, going back to your question, Lisa, what got me into tarot readings? Um, so this actually started right before COVID. Um, I got into tarot readings actually because of my brother. So before then, I had gotten tarot readings here or there with like varying degrees of success. But I want to say around 2018, 2019, my brother mentioned to me this channel on YouTube. It used to be called Water Baby Tarot, and it's now called Balmy Spirit. If you don't know how to spell that, it's Bomispirit. I also have the link in the video I did about like, how to pick your first tarot deck. I have the link directly for that channel. But yes, so after watching a couple of YouTube tarot readings, it was okay at first, but I didn't feel like it was enough because, again, when you get a tarot reading from YouTube, it's for the collective. It's not necessarily for you. So it's energies that could be affecting you, but it's not necessarily saying how exactly it's going to be affecting you. And I wanted something deeper. And that's why I went to Amazon, bought my first deck, which is Crystal Visions, and I will be using it in tonight's all element reading. I love it. It's my go-to deck, and that's what got me into tarot reading. So I started with the intention for myself, and then of course you know what happens when people find out that you have a tarot deck. They want to get readings from you too. So that's how it expanded to me giving myself personal readings, me giving other people personal readings, eventually feeling comfortable enough to get paid for doing it. And then after that, expanding into doing collective readings on YouTube, which I will say, doing collective readings on YouTube, way different than doing personal readings because you're reading for so many energies that it can be hard at times to discern what a card is supposed to mean. So you really have to go with your best judgment and just put the information out there as it resonates with you. So yes, that is how I got into tarot. Ooh, any other questions? And while you think of questions, I could go into the first talking point that I wanted to say. So in January, if you did not know, I will be doing a 40% off special. So that's going to be for all Reiki services. So what I mean by all Reiki services, guided Reiki meditations will be 40% off. If you're interested in becoming a Reiki practitioner or master, the courses will also be 40% off. And if you want to get a tarot reading, all tarot reading services will also be 40% off. So readings will be 40% off. Okay. Next, I now have an Instagram. Yes. So in this video, I should say this live. In this live, in the description, you will find the link for my Instagram, which is also Reiki Squad. And if you can't find it there, it is up on the main Reiki Squad YouTube channel. So just go there, click like, well, click follow. Also like the stuff that I have there, but click follow. And that's where I'm going to be posting exclusive behind the scenes when I have certain deals and specials going on, and just holistic, metaphysical stuff that I come across that I feel like can benefit the collective. So if those all interest you, go over there. I also changed the email. So before it was more of my personal email. Now I have a work email. So you'll notice that the email has changed from Gmail to Live. So that is the one that I'll be using going forward. So if you want to reach out to me to schedule guided Reiki meditations, uh, taking your Reiki Master, Reiki Practitioner courses with me, or getting tarot readings, that is the one to use. Okay. And as for the Reiki services and the tarot services, they are now designed to be done either in person or virtually, right? To respect that some people are not yet comfortable with being in person, or we just may not be within the right amount of distance to do that. So I do have those set up as well that we can work with those on those platforms. So that's what I've been busy doing. I've been staying up at night and drinking lots of energy drinks, doing that. All right. Now, posting schedule. I am going to be adhering to a video a week format. So that means you'll be getting at least 4 videos a month. If I ever miss a week for whatever reason, then the following week you will be getting 2 videos to make up for the previous week and that week's video. Again, when that happens, you'll probably see it on Instagram first. I'll acknowledge it. I'll put up the thumbnail to let you know the date and the time that that video is going to be coming out. Again, so that's another reason to go over and follow my Instagram, because you'll be able to see the thumbnail before the video actually gets scheduled. So you'll know, like, okay, this is the date and time. Got you. But like I said, videos will be coming out once a week, most likely Thursday at 5 p.m. And also, I'll be doing shorts along with that. So there'll be shorts for like energetic check-ins after I do tarot readings, pretty much talking about the energy and just giving you a chance to vent about how the energy is affecting you. Because a lot of the times you hear about, oh, this energy is happening, that planet is retrograding, but you don't really have a safe space to talk about how that energy is affecting you. So I want to use my shorts as a way to give you that space so that you can vent if you need to, but also if you need feedback or guidance, you can get that as well. So, yay. And of course, shorts will help me to promote my long form content. So usually you'll probably see a link in there or like related video thing leading you back to a main video that the short corresponds with. All right. Any questions so far? Am I going too fast? I never know with these things. I don't want to go too fast. I want to leave space if space needs to be held. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to take that as we're all good. Now, another thing, heads up, I will be deleting underperforming videos from my channel. Now, I have noticed, oh, good. Okay, thank you, Jen. I've noticed that there are some underperforming videos on my channel, probably like from like a year or two ago, and I will be deleting those videos. They won't be completely gone. What I mean by that is they're probably going to be turned into short form content and be posted on my Instagram to help me to have more content over there. So it really won't be gone. It's just being converted into a different format for a different platform. Okay. So if there's any content of mine that you want to watch from like the beginning of my channel, and I would say if it has like under 20 views, that is probably going to be content that will be deleted. So I'm trying to give you like a rough estimate. So Anything that's older than December 21st, 2023 is probably up on the chopping block, to be fair. Um, so yeah, if there's anything that you kind of like wanted to watch or you put in a watch later queue or something like that, you're probably going to want to go and do that because you might come one day and you're like, oh, the video is no longer here. That's because it was deleted. And I'm working to break down what I talked about in that video so that I can reform it as either shorts or reels, whatever, to go up on other platforms. Okay, so that I wanted to give you a heads up. And of course, I've already talked about Instagram. Yes, you have been warned. I don't want to surprise anyone and you come and you're like, where's the videos? You've been told. I already discussed Instagram. That's probably going to be the main platform that I use. So in the past, I posted a lot on Facebook. All of that is going to be moving over into Instagram. Okay, you will be revisiting the essential topics. Yes. So any video that gets deleted, Jen, is just going to be turned into short form content. Like I'm going to refilm it and put it up on another platform. So yeah, it won't be gone forever. It's just moving away from YouTube because it just never found its audience over here. But yes, going back to social media. So I was using Facebook. I don't know about the rest of you, but when it comes to the spiritual community, I just don't feel like Facebook is the right vibe. Like people aren't really looking for that on Facebook. So I decided that's why I'm making the jump over to Instagram. And plus, when I do meet people from the spiritual community, 9 times out of 10, they're usually on Instagram or TikTok. So I was like, okay, let me do Instagram. So that's why a lot of posting will be moving over to Instagram, and I'll just let Facebook be for me, even though if I'm being completely transparent, I don't even really post for myself anymore. Like, is that anyone else's experience? Like, I don't know. Facebook just doesn't feel the same anymore. Like, it feels like there's a whole different vibe with that platform. And when I get on there and I post, I don't feel the way I used to feel about posting. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just overthinking. But yeah, that's been your experience with Facebook or just social media in general, because I feel like social media has changed so much. A lot of the times I'm like, can I just quit all social media? Then I remember, no, I have to use it to communicate with my clients and stuff. How long will your videos be, or will they vary? Elise, are you talking about the videos for Instagram? If it's Instagram, it's probably going to be between, I want to say, a minute to 2 minutes. They won't be like super long videos because I know like how hard it is for people attention spans. Like it can be very hard to watch like long form videos. So yeah, I want to get it between a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So it might be done in a series, right? So there might be like one video from YouTube might end up being like 5 or 6 videos on Instagram just to like break down all of that content. Just going over my talking points. Oh, lives. Okay, so the next live that I'm planning on doing will be when I reach 250 subscribers. So each time I hit a milestone, I will be doing a live to celebrate that. Of course, this is the 100 subscriber live. The next milestone is 250. And then after that, I will be doing lives at 500, 750, and 1,000. With 1,000 being um, a bonus one because there's going to be something that I announce at the 1,000 subscriber live. Let's see here. I don't post either. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one. uh, YouTube. How will YouTube? I'm going to be trying to get videos on this platform under 30 minutes. I know it's hard because my last couple of videos have been like hitting into the 30-minute range, and I think one even almost hit 40 minutes. I'm gonna try and get them under 30 minutes because I know how hard it could be for people to find the time to sit down and watch videos. Because I know for me myself, usually when I'm watching videos, it's in the background while I'm doing other things because I have just so much on my plate. So I'm trying to be respectful of other people's time and adhere to a reasonable length. So I'm going for 30. I've kind of been around that, but yeah, if I could get 30 and under for future videos, that would be wonderful. But also trying to figure out how to do that. That's the hard part. Um, so yes, the 1,000 subscriber live. So once I reach 1,000 subscribers, that's when I will also be announcing my Patreon. Yes. So when I get 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, I will be doing a Patreon, and the Patreon will have a lot of things that YouTube does not afford me to have. And the reason I say that is because YouTube can be quite finicky. Like you can go to bed, wake up, and you can have like a copyright strike against you over something that just doesn't make sense with you. And for those, sound off if you're a content creator and YouTube just makes the process difficult for no reason. Because I know it does for me. But YouTube can have a hard time getting back to you when you're a content creator about how to remove content strikes or what you need to do to make content more available or within the guidelines of YouTube. So for me, I don't want to wake up one day and my channel just be gone completely. So that's why I'm trying to be on multiple platforms, especially Patreon, because I feel like it will give me more freedom because it's going to be stuff that you are paying for, right? So what I mean by that is on the Patreon, it's going to be made up of a couple of different things. So the first thing is obviously you're going to get videos on there before you get them on YouTube, right? So that's always a bonus. The second thing you're going to get is a monthly podcast. Now, I say monthly, but it may be like 2 episodes a month. Really haven't decided. But yes, it's going to be a podcast, and the podcast will be longer than the YouTube video. So the podcast may be around 45 minutes. And it's just going to be me talking about different spiritual, metaphysical topics, giving my opinion, my thoughts. Also, because it's a podcast, I can invite other people on to give their thoughts and their opinions with me. So I will be having other people from the spiritual community, like tarot readers, Reiki practitioners, other energy healers, yoga practitioners, you name it, crystal healers, you name it. I will have them on there and we could talk about different topics like about spiritual ego, ego death, the state of the spiritual community, all of that good stuff, right? So that's going to be a part of that. And then also, there's going to be monthly tarot readings that are going to be exclusive to Patreon. And what I mean by that is, again, it's Patreon. You're paying your money for that. So I can go a little bit wilder with Patreon than I can with YouTube because YouTube doesn't like really long videos. It really doesn't. Unless you have like a loyal audience that loves long videos, it's hard to find people who will sit there and watch hour and a half. I mean, I've even seen people put out 3-hour videos, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta take a break. I gotta go get lunch. I might need to take a shower and then come back. And maybe you could get another hour out of me before I need another break. I don't know. That's just me. Um, but Patreon is going to have monthly all element check-in videos. So it's going to be whatever that element needs to know for that month. So again, fire, water, earth, and air, Patreon. And also, the great thing about that is if I do incur a crazy amount of copyright strikes and my channel does for some reason disappear, knock on wood, that it doesn't, try to find wood to knock on. I don't know if I have any real wood anymore in my home. So if you have some wood around you, please knock on it for me. If that happens, then I can create a free tier on Patreon. And until I can get the YouTube channel back up and running, then all videos would be over on Patreon. And I'll just make the ones free that need to be free. And then once the channel is up, I can start, backlogging and reloading those videos until it catches up to where the Patreon is. So it's another reason why it's good to have multiple platforms, because then you're just never without means, right? You're not caught with your pants down. Yeah. I was like, wait, didn't I write it? Yep. Yep. Hangout sessions, the podcast, monthly check-in, all elements. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna take another sip of water. Does anyone have any questions about any of the stuff I just mentioned? The floor is yours. Also open to like ideas, suggestions, like, hey, have you thought about this? Or hey, have you thought about that? By all means, let it rip. I am open. Let's talk. Mm. When you think about your questions, I'll be getting the tarot decks ready for all element reading. Okay, I forgot something. I forgot a big thing. I don't know how I forgot this. Hold on. You got two things. Okay. Interesting. All right. So the first thing I forgot, if you've been following the chakra series that I've been doing on YouTube, okay, my nose is like itching because I'm channeling. That's why I had to put the cards down. My nose started itching because I was channeling messages. So yeah, if you were following the chakra series that I was doing on YouTube, you would have noticed I did the root and the sacral. I will be finishing that. So the next video in that series will either be coming out the end of this month or the beginning of January 2025. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the seven main chakras of the body. So from the root to the crown, and then Earth Star, Soul Star, Stellar Gateway. All right. So you will be getting videos for that. I am so sorry. Life occurred, and that series kind of fell through the crack. Back. And then the other thing, and this is the one I really want to talk about, I am starting an entire new guided Reiki meditation series here on YouTube. So with the guided Reiki videos I've been doing, they've been about, meditation and talking to your soul and time travel and inner child, which are great. I love those. But I also want to challenge myself with taking on new topics. So starting in 2025, in January, I will be starting what I'm calling the Heal Your Body series. Okay. So in the Heal Your Body series, I am going to be covering all of the topics that are discussed in Louise L. Hayes, Heal Your Body from A to Z book, along with other books that I have on the topic. So since my big head is blocking it, behind me, I have all of these books, right? And there are wonderful books that I have on spiritual topics. So here, yes. So this is the book I'm talking about. Louise L. Hayes, Heal Your Body, A through Z. Um, the mental causes for physical illnesses and the way to overcome them. So I'll be using this book along with some other books that I have up there. But yes, I will be making, I just realized how many topics are in this book. I'm going to be making a video for each topic in here. So, case in point, let me give you an example. Let me just randomly flip through the book. There we go. So, pink eye. Okay, pink eye. I'll be doing a video on pink eye. I'll be doing a video on spinal issues. I'll be doing a video on, come on, uh, vomiting? Okay, I'll do a video on vomiting. Why not? Sure. Uh, just to give you some examples. Hip problems. Yes, so if you have any type of hip problems, I'll be doing a video on that. So yeah, just to give you an example, that is going to be coming starting January 2025. And then, like I said, I have other books that I want to use for that series as well. Lisa, yay, yes, yes, I know. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to do that series. All right. So now I can go back to the cards. And again, if you have any questions or any comments, any thoughts, suggestions, feel free to write them in the chat. Or if you think about them after this video is over, you can always come back and put them in the comments. Oh, card came out. I don't know if I'm going to be taking it. Ooh, Knight of Wands. There we go. We got the Knight of Wands out here. I feel like that is the energy I was talking about at the beginning of the live with Neptune moving into Aries. This feels very much like masculine energy. And it's interesting because when Neptune enters into Aries, that's going to be a time where masculine energy is going to be put on display for the collective. So what I mean by that is the positive aspect of masculine energy and the negative aspects of uh, masculine energy are going to be highlighted by Neptune being in Aries. And then that's also going to be amplified by Pluto being in Aquarius, because Aquarius naturally rules the 11th house. And the 11th house deals with friendship, society, community, future goals, all of that. And then Aries is the first house. It is the house of self, self identity, what you choose to share with the world, right? So those two signs having generational planets, like modern ruler planet energy in them, I would just say it is not a coincidence. A lot is going to be changing. A lot is going to be highlighted. I, for one, am excited about it, but I am not everyone. I am not everyone. All right, so here we go. Okay, 34 minutes. We're doing good time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards for this all sign reading. Keep those questions and comments flowing. Okay, so calling out to the universe in relation to 2025. What do the elements need to know for 2025? What do the elements need to know for 2025? What do the elements need to know for 2025? Should I start with fire, earth, air, water, fire, earth, air, water, fire. You're really calling out to me. So fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel your energy heavy. I mean, we did have a Knight of Wands come out here. So, okay, let me get comfortable. Fire signs, you're up first. Can I get a card for fire signs? Can I get, oh, interesting. So, fire signs, you got the Six of Cups sideways. All right. So, interestingly, the Six of Cups sideways deals with um transitioning, right? Ooh, that's interesting. I said transitioning. Usually the Eight of Cups is transitioning, but the Six of Cups is transitioning in its own way. So, fire signs, 2025 is going to be a time for you to look back on the past and start realizing, are you wearing rose colored glasses when it comes to the past? Meaning, are you holding on to people, situations, relationships, work commitments, whatever, for all the wrong reasons, right? Because the Six of Cups upright, there we go, camera. The Six of Cups upright, as you see, is the card where the woman is reaching back and holding the hand of the child. The child represents her past self, right? When the Six of Cups is in reverse, it is about having a toxic attachment to your past to the point where it's actually detrimental to you. When it's sideways, you are stuck at a crossroads, right? You can't decide whether or not you can move on from the past or you're going to stay a prisoner of the past. So that's why now looking at it, transitioning is coming through heavy for you. So let's get some clarifying cards for you, fire signs. All right. Can we get some clarification? Of course, every time I do that, it makes the card fly off. So let me put it right there so it won't keep flying off. Oh, can I can we get clarification for the Six of Cups sideways for fire signs? Nope. I even put a crystal on it and it just flew away. Fire signs, you just not want to deal with this. Like, y'all like, nope, I know it's a problem. That don't mean you need to call it out as a problem. That's why it's a problem. Right. Scorpio energy. But what did I say? Pluto is in an air sign, Aquarius. It could be very much highlighting something for you. Ooh, death. So death is the modern ruler of Scorpio because it is Pluto energy. It carries with it the energy of 13 because it's a major arcana card. Major arcanas govern the major chapters of our life. So this means in 2025 fire signs, you're going to be entering a death cycle. Or you could already be in a death cycle and you're just becoming aware of it in 2025. But death is going to be playing a big role for you in 2025. 13 reduces to 4. Four is the number about control and organization. It is also stability in numerology. So anything that you relate to stability, safety, security, you name it, all falls under the number 4, right? Death upright deals with endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and the end of a cycle. Fire signs, you got to let it go. Whatever is dealing with your past, you need to be willing to see it for what it is and let it go in 2025. Can we get another card to help clarify the Six of Cups sideways? because death is out here. So that means that there's something that you need to let go of in 2025. So yeah, let's see. What does fire signs need to let go of in 2025? What do fire signs need to let go of in 2025? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Ooh, I literally heard they need to let go of marriage. Fire signs. Wow. Four of Wands just shot out here. So another four, right? You got death, four. Now you literally got four, and it's in your element because Wands and Tarot is fire energy. In reverse, oh, wait. I'm looking at the sign associated with it, Aries. What did I say about Neptune moving into Aries? In reverse, it is about personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, a breakdown in communication, home conflict, transition, and transcendence. There's a breakdown with your relationships. I would even say a breakdown with intimate relationships. With the fact that the death card is out here, whatever is breaking down fire signs in 2025, it is a necessity for something better to take its place, right? So this isn't just oh, something is being taken away from you. No, something's being, let me move it out of the way of my, there we go. Sorry, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this spike, layout. But something is being taken out of your life in 2025, most likely relating to relationships. I would say intimate relationships because it's clearing the path for something new. And the fact that these two cards are clarifying the Six of Cups for you, I'm starting to believe that you're holding on to something out of nostalgia because Six of Cups is the nostalgia card. It's the childhood card. It can also be seen as the inner child card. The fact that it is out here, you are holding on to something out of nostalgia that has long since played its part, right? It's no longer benefiting you, but because you've held on to it for so long or it's occupied a space in your life for so long, that's why you continue to hold on, even though it doesn't mean you're any good. Can we get a card for how this is going, how this Four of Wands situation is going to play out in 2025? It's interesting. They're saying like a couple of different things. I'm trying to like key in. What am I not saying about this Four of Wands in reverse? What am I not saying about this Four of Wands in reverse? What am I not saying about this Four of Wands in reverse? There we go. Change in 2025. This is about changing the way you see stability, right? So going into 2025, you may be seeing stability in one way. At the end of 2025, that might be flipped on its head, fire signs, right? This might be a reboot. Like I just heard the word reboot. This might be an entire reboot for you. Is there anything else that wants to come out before we move into? Ooh, there's some resistance. There we go. There's resistance to this fire signs. You are resisting. Some of you already know this and you are resisting it. You don't want to hear it because deep down you already know the truth about it. This is not news to you. All right. Any other cards that want to come out for the fire signs? Aries. So I would definitely say that's fitting. So fire signs. The last card that came out, the world in reverse. So fire signs, whatever you're holding on to in your past, whatever you're having difficulty with releasing, it is affecting you in the sense that you're not being able to move on and end the cycle that you're currently in, and it's holding back your blessings. It's holding back the blessings of the new cycle that you can enter into. It's like holding back the blessings of the new people and the new situations you can be experiencing. It's just stopping you dead. It's stopping you right there at the very end, right? Because the world is the final major arcana that we have to pass through to incorporate the lessons of the cycle that we're currently in, and we can move to the next one. It's in reverse. You're like, I would say this is like you're right there. You can see the finish line, but you're not allowed to cross the finish line. 21, which breaks down to or reduces to 3, which is about community, optimism, and joy. In reverse is about seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no closure, and incompletion. Again, there's just something that you're not willing or you don't want to see the end of, fire signs. And death is like, nope, we need to move on. We need to let this go. It's time for it. All right, let's move on and get you some advice. So I'm going to be using the Intuition Oracle to get you an archetype card, fire signs. I was like stammering all over myself. So can we get an archetype card to help the fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius with breaking away from their past, embracing death energy? I just heard death magic. Okay. So very interesting. This year I've been hearing death magic come up a lot. And death magic has been coming up in the sense of of I was going to say manifestation. It can be manifestation, but more with transmuting, right? So when you think of death magic, alchemy, transmutation. It's all the same thing, right? It's allowing one thing to die and be converted into another, kind of like what happens with a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It has to die in a sense and be reborn in its next phase. Same is going on here, right? This is a time, fire signs, for a lot of death magic to be in your life and be helping you with moving on from holding on to toxic ideals and stability. But yes, can we get a card? Can we get a card for the? There we go. Oh, fire signs. I'm sorry. You really are going through it. So for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you got this card. Can I? There we go. Trying to like get the best visual on it. So this card is number 44, which breaks down to 8, and it is the traumatized. So the affirmation with the traumatized is I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. If that just does not sum that up. So yeah, something about trauma that you've gone through in your past, I would definitely say around your childhood is playing a big part in holding you back from ending this cycle and moving on to the next. So I'm going to read the traumatized. To get well, we must know we are sick, especially in the case of trauma. A major problem is that the experiences that most affect us are all too often buried in our conscience, or if acknowledged, are minimized in their ability to affect us now. No one wants to admit that they are not able to live up to the level of stoicism and strength that was portrayed in the ideological, well, sorry, I said ideological, idealized literature and dramatizations of the past. Human beings were most likely no better able to deal with trauma in the past than we are today. They probably became just as affected as anyone today experiencing similar experiences, but suffered in silence. Their trauma influenced behavior accepted as just who they were. Things were much harder, and people did not expect anywhere. near the level of joy, comfort, and luxury and leisure time that is now held up for envious scrutiny every day and in every way technologically possible. The violence of the pace of everyday life in the 21st century and the daily tsunami of information, most of it meant to frighten and control us, would have been enough to traumatize anyone born 100 years ago or more. So, fire signs. The traumatized card is coming out here to basically tell you it's time to acknowledge what you went through. It doesn't matter if other people don't see what you went through as trauma, especially in your childhood or your past, and this is why you need these structures, you need this sense of stability. The traumatized card is saying acknowledge it, but allow yourself to heal. Allow your space, allow yourself the space to heal, but also allow yourself the self-love and self-compassion to heal, reach out and get the resources to heal so that you will be in a better state to see this Six of Cups for what it is and not what it isn't, and therefore be able to move on in 2025. So, again, the card that's going to be helping you with all this energy is the trauma. All right, so I hope that helps, fire signs. All right, so I'm going to reset the cards, get a drink of water, and then we can do the next element. Right? Oh, all right. So we did fire. Now we have air, earth, water. Air, earth, water. Which way should I go? Air, earth, water, air, earth. Okay. Earth is flashing for me. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is going to be your check-in for 2025. Hold up. Oh, my watch just went off. So I feel like that's confirmation that definitely earth signs. Okay, earth signs. Let's see what 2025 has in store for you. So can we get a card highlighting the energy for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for 2025? Can we get a card highlighting the energy? Knows the channeling is real right now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Can we get a card? I feel like there's some things that want to come out, but they just don't go. Okay. Ooh, Earth signs, you definitely going through it. So Earth signs, you got three cards that came out in just a cluster, just exploded on my tarot field. You got the Hangman, right? Pisces energy, upright. You got the Three of Swords. We're gonna say sideways. It's like a diagonal sideways, and you also have the Four of Swords. So you have two cards of like suit, right? And they're both number cards, and three from the four signifies there's an ace here. So there's an ace of swords that's behind all of this. I'm not gonna lie, this feels like a lot of indecision going on with earth signs. And I know y'all don't like that. Earth signs are like, no, I like structure, I like getting stuff done, I like routine. But the fact that there's a lot of air cards out here, earth signs, I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels like 2025 is gonna be a time of you dealing with some indecision. Yeah, it feels like there's very much combative energy going on between the three and the four of swords. So the three of swords is the heartbreak card, right? It is getting over heartbreak, betrayal, whatnot. And the four of swords is the rest and recuperation card, right? Like you've gone through the battle, you have mental fatigue, and now you're finally giving yourself that opportunity to rest, right? You're like, I'm finally in a position to rest the way I want to. But this three of swords is like, but while we're resting, can we deal with the heartbreak? Can we deal with the trauma? Right? I feel like this three of swords is people letting you down. I gotta be honest, Earth signs. The Three of Swords feels like you're going to finally have the time to address how you're there for other people. Sometimes you're the first ones to be there, right? You're Earth signs. Everyone looks to you for reliability and stability. There we go. There we go. People are always looking to you for reliability and stability, but they can't provide that for you, and you're tired of it. I don't blame you, but you're definitely tired of it. With the hangman upright for you, earth signs, yeah, you're sitting this one out. You're being put on a spiritual like time out where it's like you're being made to focus on yourself, which you've gone through, and not focus on other people. Because this is very solitary energy here. Like the three of swords, four of swords, and the hangman, it's all about really digging deep and looking at yourself, especially the hangman, because the hangman is about being forced to just be suspended in the air and release relationships, people, what have you, that no longer benefit you so that you can move on to the next chapter in your life. I have to say, is this reading just going to be all the elements being told to just move on? Because I'm sensing a theme here. I'm sensing a theme. Is everybody getting told to just move on? Like, just quit. It's okay. Right. So, can we get clarification for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, as to why these cards are out here for their 2025? Can we get clarity for the earth signs, Taurus? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, is there something that earth signs love? It's a new beginning to stability. There we go. Solo. Like I'm saying, like I really feel like 2025 is a year where you're going to stop focusing on other people and really hammer down and focus on yourself. Ace of Pentacles upright. Abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. Come on, your signs. Tell me I'm tell me this does not sound like heaven to you. Earth sign. Really? Yeah. Anything that's being removed or you feel like you need to sacrifice in 2025, it's because it's opening the channel to new prosperity. It's a whole, thank you. It's a whole new path to the 10 of Pentacles, which, come on now, the 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth, ultimate stability, family, like whatever the best possible sense of security, stability, wealth, abundance, just whatever that is for you, earth signs, this ace to start that for you in 2025. Wow. Whoo, earth signs, earth signs, earth signs. Is there anything else that wants to come out? No, I want to ask about the okay. I want to ask about the three of swords and the four of swords. Can I get a card to signify why the three and the four of swords is out here in reverse? I said reverse, sideways. Let me get it right. Why are the three and the four of swords out here sideways for the earth signs? Why is the three and four of swords out here sideways for earth signs? Why? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. I was not prepared for that. I was not, that took me by some Wheel of Fortune. Okay, fire Jupiter energy. So you have another major arcana out here. Wheel of Fortune is 10. That's why you have Wheel of Fortune. That's why you have Wheel of Fortune. 10, a return to beginning only at a higher level in the spiral of life. You're leaving the fool, yeah, you're leaving the three and four swords sideways with the hangman energy, right? The hangman is helping facilitate you leaving this three or four swords so that you can enter into not only a new cycle, but an expanded cycle of good fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, up and downs, and unpredictable. You winning. Earth signs. Can you share some of this with me? I'm just saying. But no, seriously, can you share? Can you just like put your hands out and send me some of this good mojo in 2025? Because wow, Earth signs. Dang. Even look at the synchronicity, right? From a 10 to the 1. From the Wheel of Fortune, the 10, to a brand new empowered Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Earth signs. You are winning in 2025. Can we get, is there a final card that wants to come out? Is there a final card for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo? Oh, two more. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Now we got the full picture. So you got two more air cards, two more swords cards that came out. You got the nine of swords and the seven of swords both up for my earth sign. Y'all are worrying. You're worrying entirely too much, earth signs. So the nine of swords deals with anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Whereas the Seven of Swords deals with betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting in a deceitful manner, and trickery. Oh, there we go. This camera layout, I swear, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together, air sign. I mean, I say air signs. It's all this air energy. I'm sorry. Earth signs, look at all this air energy you have. You are really in your head. And we have a whole bunch of hidden cards here, right? Like I said, we had the ace of swords with the three and the four, with the three of swords from the nine of swords. That's a six of swords. That's about transition, getting out of dodge. Three from a four of swords. I'm sorry, three from a seven of swords. That's confirmation of the four of swords because that's a four. Then you got the nine of swords from the two of swords. I keep saying the hidden card first. The nine from the seven of swords is a two of swords, indecision, right? Holding two completely different truths that are in conflict with one another. All right, there we go. Words. I can actually speak. My goodness. And of course, last but certainly not least, A four of swords from a nine of swords, that is a five of swords. That is ruthless energy that's just out to get whatever it wants. So I don't know if this is people, or I don't know if this is you doing this to yourself. I don't know if it's both. All I have to say is it feels like your ego is going to be highlighted in 2025 as the root of the problem. And if it's other people, it's going to be people acting out of ego, right? That's going to be highlighted for you in 2025 so that you can see what it is and you can move away from it, right? I will also say that whereas these cards right here, these cards are very positive, but they're also solo cards. All of the swords cards that you have either deal with you being solo, right, in this energy working through, or it feels like energy of other people doing this to you, right? This may be a time that you really seriously need to look at your relationships and also just how you're talking to yourself, Earth signs. Because let's be honest, you can be a little rough on yourselves, right? You can be a little rough on yourself. Um, Definitely know Earth signs are known for falling into the trap of perfectionism, right? Like you think things just need to be perfect, or right, or y'all could be rough on yourselves. Like y'all, like Earth signs, you are your own worst inner critics because you always feel like you could do something better. You didn't give it your best, and you don't want to do it. And if it's not your best, then you don't want to do it. You're like, I would rather put out no product than a mediocre product, right? So just gonna be honest with you, like 2025 may be the perfect time to get out of that behavior. Okay. Can we get an archetype card for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo. Am I taking that? Let me look at it. No. Okay. They said no. That was a boo boo. Don't take that. Okay. And I get a card for Earth signs for 2025 to help them with this energy. What archetype card will best work with Earth signs? You got a lot of cards that like want to come out, but okay, come on. I just feel like there's so many cards that want to work with you. It's hard for them to just decide on one card. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, okay. No, they said you taking these two. Okay. Y'all told me. You told me. Interesting. So Earth signs, you got two. Let me like, there we go. You got two cards. The first one you got is the Protector. Okay. 39, which breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3. The affirmation, I respect people's boundaries and require the same from them. And then you got number 5, the leaders. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. Interesting. Interesting. The protector and the leaders. Whew, that feels very powerful, Earth signs. That feels very powerful. So I'm going to start with 5 and then work up to 39. So the leaders, go. There are times when your ability to assume a position of authority and control is crucial. If you think that you cannot lead until you know exactly what to do, what did I say about that perfectionism? I'd rather not do it than not to do it well. Boom. If you think you cannot lead until you know exactly what to do, it is time you learn the truth about the way every great leader leads. They do the best that they can. If you wait for others to take the lead, you may be disappointed. Even if they appear restrained to take, oh, resistant, there we go. They appear resistant to take your direction. In their heart of hearts, they know that you are right and they will come around to your way of thinking sooner than you think. In everything that you do not take any shortcuts or get involved with any underhanded activities. Behave nobly. Remember to avoid seeming overbearing and dictator, seeming like a dictator. There we go. Let your good example be your best sermon. It is especially important that you avoid appearing cheap or petty. Almost all people have a hard time accepting directions for someone who does not live up to a very high set of standards. Allow your intuition to alert you to whom you can trust and who is not trustworthy, which makes sense. You got the Three of Swords, right? Again, like I was saying, I feel like it's that energy where it's like people around you are trying to force themselves into leadership. There we go. People around you are trying to force themselves into leadership positions, and it's like, hey, earth signs, follow me. I know what to do. And you're like, yeah, no, I don't trust you. I don't like the way I don't like the way you conduct yourself. I don't like the way you lead. I'm gonna be my own leader, and other people are gonna see that, and then they're just gonna naturally follow. And then we got the protector. Went a little too far there. No. Circumstances sometimes require that you call on the protector to help shield you from the effects of disturbed energies that threaten to go past the boundaries you have erected in your life. People and even animals can become damaged and driven to ignoring the rights of others by pain, physical, mental, or emotional. Their sense of self can become diffused and they can lash out without concern for how their actions might hurt us. The protector is there to remind you that there is no real long term benefit to be gained by being excessively preoccupied with the needs of of another person while ignoring your own needs. You can't make this up. Come on. A healthy relationship needs personal boundaries so mutual respect can nourish over time the love that first brought you together. Boundaries can be a fence that helps you isolate from those with whom you do not wish to associate, but they can also be bridges to better, healthier relationships that could survive challenges and the test of time. Earth signs, I love that for you. So, yep, the protector is here to say anybody that's acting in this negative, like swords energy, right? Call on the protector to help you to get away from these people in the best and healthy way for all parties involved. And then the leaders is saying, hey, embrace that part of yourself in front of my face again. Embrace that part of yourself that is a natural leader. You don't have to be boastful and, all out in people's faces like other people choose to be leaders. You can be your own definition of leader, but you also need to be willing to step up and be a leader. So there you go. Earth signs. That is your reading for 2025. All right. Well, reset the deck, and then we can do the next sign. Well, next group of signs, I should say. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So we've done fire and we've done earth. Got a whole brain part there for a minute. So we've done fire, we've done earth. Now we have air and we have water. Air and water, air and water. Okay. Air and water. What should the next sign be? Air or water? Air or water? What should the next sign for my 2025 reading be? Air, water. Okay, water. Water, you're like really calling out to me. All right, so water for 2025. Here you go. Here is your check in. This is the energy that my water signs need to know for 2025. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do my water signs need to know for 2025? Cancer, Scorpio. Ooh, Two of Cups in reverse, water signs. We getting into the emotions, huh? Two of Cups in reverse is so the Two of Cups deals with a relationship or partnership where both people feel comfortable and safe enough to share their cup, or in this case, cups represent our hearts, it represents our emotions. So it's being right, feeling safe to share our self, our authentic self, our emotion, our love, our hearts with one another. When it's in reverse, the safety of that relationship is gone, or we realize that, hey, that relationship was an illusion, or that one person may be viewing the relationship with rose colored glasses and they're not seeing the truth. Like they're seeing the potential of a partner, but they're not seeing the truth of a partner. Water signs going through it, huh? Okay, so let's get some clarity. Why do you, what's going on with the water signs for 2025? What is going on with the water signs for 2025? What is going on with my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for 2025. Why is the Two of Cups out here in reverse for water signs for 2025? Why is the Two of Cups in reverse out here for water signs for 2020? Ooh. Nine of Cups in reverse, Piscean energy. So we got a water card to clarify a water card. I will say, at least it's not major arcanas. All right. Fire and air, they have major arcanas. These are life chapters. So far, not a major life chapter. Uh, the minor cards or the pit cards, they deal with everyday stuff. So that's good at least. This isn't going to be a major thing. I feel like this is going to be, I want to say this feels more like it's a closing out of a cycle, or this is you're in a current cycle that's coming to an end when it comes to with Two of Cups in reverse energy. So we got the Nine of Cups, like I said, in reverse to clarify the Two of Cups. In reverse is about a lack of inner joy, smugness, dissatisfaction, indulgence, materialism, and inner happiness. So in tarot, the Nine of Cups is usually referred to as the wish card because it is about a wish that you made and now you're waiting for it to be fulfilled. When when the Nine of Cups is out here in reverse, is about maybe that wish didn't get fulfilled, or it did get fulfilled, but then you find out that that wish didn't yield you the results you were looking for. It's kind of like the movie Wishmaster for those who are familiar with it, about the evil Jinn that tricks people into believing that they're getting their heart's desire, but he finds like a subtle way of like twisting it. So in the first movie, this woman asks to be beautiful forever, so he turns her into a mannequin, right? Because mannequins are always beautiful, right? You weren't like specific enough. So yes, um, so I'm going to be honest. Water signs for my Cancers, my Scorpios, my Pisces. In 2025, you may finally be ready to see the fact that a relationship that either started in the, because this feels like in the past. It doesn't feel like this is a relationship that you're starting in 2025. This feels like a relationship that you're either currently in going into 2025, or you're going to be in a position to finally break ties with this energy. Like the relationship is over, but this energy is still affecting you. But yeah, you're going to be able to finally see a dynamic for what it is, which is it was a wish gone bad. It was a misguided wish. It was, you thought that this was going to be the relationship you wanted, and then you find out, oh wait, it's actually not. My bad. Oops. Ooh. Can we get further clarity as to this Nine of Cups in reverse for the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Can we get oh, ouch. All right, water signs. Buckle up. Buckle up. So you got two cards out here. No, I said you're good. You don't have major arcanas. I should have shut my mouth. I feel like I jinxed you. So this is my apology. I'm sorry about that. You actually got two major. Oh, you got two major arcanas. You got the Hierophant and the Moon. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. The Moon is Pisces energy. Also, the Moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. So still with that trend of water energy, right? So the Hierophant is the fifth major arcana, and it deals with the energy of the unexpected. Yes. Also, five in numerology is about change and upheaval and freedom and all of that good stuff. The Hierophant upright is about intuition, tuition. I said tuition. Intuitions. There you go. Tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, meaning bonded relationships or contracts, mercy, wisdom, and trust. With the moon being in reverse, it is about a release of fear, repressing emotions, inner confusion, misinterpretations, darkness, and insecurity. So I like to say when the moon is in reverse, it means that the sun, right? The sun is out, nighttime is over. We can finally see the situation for what it is. There's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of joy that goes into that. However, when the moon is upright, that means the sun has set, it's nighttime, and it's harder for us to actually see things for what it truly is, right? We can fall victim to illusions, secrets, and mysteries. So I love the fact that the moon is out here in reverse for the water signs because it's saying we're finally seeing the truth of something. The fact that the moon is out here with the Hierophant, you may be seeing that the wish you made, right? Okay, there we go. So the reason why the wish went wrong, right? It was a bad wish to begin with. And that's why it led to the Two of Cups in reverse. And the reason why it was a bad wish is because you were wishing for a person or you were wishing for a relationship that was being influenced by outside circumstances. I like to see the Hierophant as pretty much just outside circumstances telling you what your life should be, right? So the Hierophant is basically saying, this is the type of relationship you should have. This is the type of marriage you should have. This is what you should be trying to strive for instead of you actually listening to yourself. So you are modeling, right? You are modeling your wish for this Two of Cups off of what other people were telling you you should want, and that's why it didn't work out because it was being concealed and guided by a whole lot of illusion. Oh, there we go. A lot of illusion and secrecy. So I do want to read the moon up. The moon upright is about illusion, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonition. Water signs, you may also realize, again, because we have the hair font here. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to like make sure I'm hitting the right cards. I'm used to like being able to see the camera right here. It works so much better. But yes, the fact that the hair font is out here with the moon, this may be about seeing the truth about a marriage, right? That water signs, you got married for all the wrong reasons. You got married because you didn't want to be maybe the person in your friend circle who was still single, right? You were fearing because society is like, if you are not married by a certain age, you're going to be a forever bachelor or a spinster. Or if you don't get married by a certain age, you can't have children by a certain age. So you'll never be a parent, right? That's society. Society is a lot of pressure to conform and be the ideal of what society tells us we need to be. But when the moon is involved, there's a lot of shadow, right? There's a lot of shadow, deception, illusion that is playing into that. And now you're seeing it. You're seeing that you weren't you weren't actually manifesting a relationship that was going to make you happy. You were manifesting a relationship that was going to make society happy. Also, this could be your family, right? The hair font can very much be family. It could be like if you have a patriarch, like a father or a grandfather, it could be their opinion of your relationship. If you are in a matriarchal situation, right? Mother, grandmother, it can represent their opinion about relationship or their opinion about your relationship. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards because we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. I just want to see if there's anything else that wants to come out with this. Is there any final card that wants to come out? And then we're going to move on to advice and then end. Okay, I didn't have to wait long. Water signs, you got the queens. You got the queens. So we got the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer energy. And then we got the Queen of Wands. Interesting. So the Queen of Cups is about compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. The Queen of Wands is about courage, confidence, independence, focus, a zest for life, determination, and joy. What this is telling me is that water signs, whether you're in a relationship and it's going to end in 2025, or you're going into 2025 not being in a relationship, but you're going to finally see a past relationship or relationships, right? This could be plural. You're seeing them for what they are. 2025 could be the year that you become authentically yourself, right? Because water signs, you are naturally yin energy. Yin energy refers to what we used to call feminine energy, and yang energy is what we now associate with masculine energy. So instead of us saying masculine and feminine, we say yin and yang, or at least I do, right? Um, but yeah, there's a lot of both yin and yang energy here because even though we have the Queen of Wands, which she's a queen. So yin, fire is yang, right? Fire and air are both yang aspects, whereas water and earth are both yin aspects. So we have this very interesting combination of the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, really interplaying here with these cards, right? Water signs, 2025 could be a year where it's like not only are you becoming authentically yourself, you're also realizing you don't need a relationship to justify you or sustain you in 2025. Just being honest. Like you can really be seeing that in 2025. Also in 2025, it could be a time where you are like, I don't want to be in a relationship unless the relationship matches my energy, right? Like you can really stand up for yourself and redetermine what it is you want in a relationship in 2025. So now I'm going to get you an archetype card. Again, I'm so sorry, water signs, that I jinxed you by saying you're not going to get no major arcana. You're lucky. Oop, I'm about to drop the deck. Oop. Okay, so can we get an archetype card to help water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for 2025? Can we get an archetype card to help the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in 2025? Can we get an archetype card to help the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Ooh, water signs, you got the Transformer. There we go. I was like holding it the wrong way. Look at that. Try to get it into the light. That is a powerful card. Look at what's on top of her head, right? Like the helmet she's wearing has wings, and then she has a heart on top of that. Is that on it? I don't know if it's like it's a part of it, like it's at the very top, or it's just slightly behind her. But like, look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow. So the Transformer, I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. What did I just said this for the fire signs when I was using that analogy because you got the death card. I'm like, yeah, it's death magic. And with y'all, what do you got? Water signs, fire and water. So yeah, whoo. So both fire signs and earth, fire signs and water signs are both going to be transmuting in 2025. See. Okay, so this is card number 20, and 20, of course, breaks down to 2. All right, let me get the heart of the matter. Like I said, affirmation. I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. I just heard the song in my head. I can transform you. I can transform you. Well, yes, but you're gonna be transforming yourself. Okay, here we go. Sometimes how you feel about change, especially your ability to change yourself and your situation, is crucial to your being able to achieve your goals. By becoming aware of the need for change, you have started the process. Oh, you started the process going. You must do your part even though the outcome of your efforts is not yet clear. Change and transformation can lead to destruction, but they can also lead to growth. If you wish to change into, oh yeah, if you wish to change into your life at this time, then words, then you are called upon to learn about the power of prayer. Prayer is a form of magic in which we seek to align ourselves with forces some call the quantum field, while others call it the divine. It puts us in an optimal mental and spiritual state because we are, next page, acting with the goal of being in harmony with supremely powerful forces. Desiring this kind of right action unleashes your power as a spiritual being, and that makes all things possible. So, water signs, whether it's through prayer, setting intention, manifestation, whatever the case may be, the transformer is saying, allow yourself, right? First and foremost, go within, right? Call on this dual queen energy, right? The Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Become authentically yourself, and then when you're in that energy, you can then transform all this nasty, yucky energy. I'm saying yucky because I can't really say the word I want to. No, I'm gonna say the word. This nasty ass energy. All right, transmute all this nasty ass energy from past relationships that didn't work out because you were manifesting them for all the wrong reasons. Let this be transmuted into the energy you deserve, right? Death magic it. Get it out of your life. You can absolutely do it. All right. And if you don't think you can do it, the transformer is here to remind you that you have powerful allies, right? Whether this is God, goddess, the universe, the source of all, creator, your spirit team, your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, there we go. You have all of this energy around you just waiting for you to call on it. The only question is, will you? And that's your reading order signs for 2025. Okay, so we just got air left. My air sign. Ooh, I will say this is challenging. I never have done the elements before, so this is very interesting. So let me know either in the chat or if you're watching this after the fact in the comments, how you like the element style. Are you liking this? Is this your flavor? Also, if anybody wants to do me a solid after this live is done and do timestamps so I don't have to go back and try to figure out these timestamps, that would be helpful. That would be wonderful. All right. Let me get some water and then we can go straight into the air sign. Oh, I'm great on time. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna hit right 8 o'clock probably. So air signs, how are you? This is your check-in for 2025. What do the air signs need to know for 2025? What do the air signs need to know for 2025? Gemini. Ooh, I just blanked. I'm sorry. I just got taken away. I'm back. So air signs 2025, Gemini, Libra. There we go. Libra, where were you hiding? You saw Gemini and I saw Aquarius. I'm like, wait, there's one missing. Libra. Libra, are you being shy? Do you not want to be here? You're like, no. Mm-mm. 2024 was enough. I don't want to be there for 2025. Because Libra, you straight ditched. You left. You're like, no. See, even the cards are resistant. Libra, come on, come here, Libra. Come on. Sit down with your fellow air signs. These messages are for you too. I don't want you to feel left out. Ooh, Libra, you going through a lot. I mean, I understand we have been in your energy with Aries, with the nodes being in North Node Aries and South Node Libra for about the past 2 years. So I feel like Libra is just like, I'm done. I don't want to be here no more. What did I say? I'm done. I don't want to be here no more. Magician in reverse. Libra. Magician in reverse for my air signs. I'm gonna get you one more card or like air signs because I feel like Gemini and Aquarius are like, I don't know what's going on with Libra, but that may not be our energy. So I'm gonna get one more card. Can I get a card? Okay, that was quick. Hierophant. Wow. So I feel like water signs just relating to everybody. Water signs was relating to fire and they're relating to air because the Hierophant card actually came out in the water reading. Well, dang. So you got not one, but two major arcanas. So the magician is all about magician is one half of divine masculine energy, and it is essentially the as above, so below energy, right? It is all about bringing into existence, right? Morphing reality, creating the life that you want to. When a magician is in reverse, though, it's that toxic energy, right? Where it's funny that this movie is out right now and we're doing this reading because I would say the magician, because it is one half of masculine energy, the magician very much is like the wizard from the Wizard of Oz, right? This person that's playing like they're all great and all powerful, but really they're all great and all terrible. right? This is someone who is trying to play like they are this ultimate force. They have all of this power, and really they have either little power or no power. But they're great at masquerading, right? They're great at deceiving you into believing that they're all powerful, but they're really not. Now, with the Hierophant out here sideways, this is being torn between A, falling in line with what society is telling you you should go for, and in the reverse, you forsaking reality and going to do your own thing. Again, why does this reading feel like the Wizard of Oz? Right? Because this feels like the wizard, and this feels like Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West. What's going on with you, Earth signs? Yeah, it feels like there's an inner war going on with the Earth signs, and even playing off of the idea. The Magician is air, and her font is Earth because it's a Taurus card. Earth, like I said, is yin energy. So we have that inner struggle between the yang, the masculine, and the yin, the feminine, going on in the air community, right? Like, should you be a fake wizard or should you break free and do your own thing? All right. So, can we get clarity? Can we get clarity for the air signs? Why is the magician out here in reverse? For air signs for 2025, why is the magician out here in reverse? For air signs for 2025, can we get the reason for the magician being out here? Because the magician is chasing the money. Ace of Pentacles, right, which is about abundance, manifestation, opportunity, a new career, or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. This also came out in the Earth reading. Not surprised it's here. Everything is connected. That's a joke me and my friends in the spiritual community have, where it's like it's just coincidence on top of coincidence on top of coincidence. It's like everything is connected. So whereas the earth signs are being told to release stuff or sacrifice to open up to this new path of prosperity, air community, you're trying to manifest, right? You're trying to manifest this Ace of Pentacles energy, but it's just not working out for you. It feels, yeah, it feels almost like it's out of reach, right? Like you can see it and you're trying your damnedest to obtain it, but it just keeps being out of reach for you. All right. Can we get a card to clarify the Hierophant sideways for the air community? Can we get a card to clarify the Hierophant? Oh, there we go. Access you shall receive. King of Swords, right? The king of decisions, the king of the mind. Hmm. King of Swords is Taurus and Gemini energy. Gemini being air energy, and this being a Taurus card. Really now. Really now. Can't make this up. So upright is about head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. So air signs, you have your major freaking court card out here. This is all you. In 2025, you're being told, hey, so society, right? Society is telling you that you need to chase the money. You need to chase the wealth. But in your pursuit of chasing the wealth, you're this magician in reverse. You're not going after things in a righteous manner that aligns with you as an air sign. But then if you decide to, I don't know, there we go, put the hair font in reverse, choose the path of going in reverse, then you can step into being your authentic self, right? To be the King of Swords and to decide on the life that you want to have and how that should look. So, what are you going to be? Are you going to listen to society and be the magician in reverse? Or are you going to do your own thing and become the King of Swords upright? Just saying, the decision is yours in 2025, but that's what you have to decide. And let me get one more card before I go and get you on archetype card. So, can we get one more card to clarify the energies of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for 2025? There you go, Libra, you're back. Libras are like, okay, I guess I could come back now. Is that why you left? I feel like, yeah, that's why you left, because Libra is like, look, I am justice. I can't be here for this like fuck energy. I can't be a part of this. I gotta go. That goes against me and what I stand for. So peace out. I'm gonna leave. And now that you're like, oh, but we could be a King of Swords, I could be for that. I could come back for that. But if we're gonna be the magician, I'm gonna leave together. No magician in reverse for my Libras. So yes, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Can we get one last card? Is that gonna? Nope. They were like, Okay, okay, my bad. Can we get one last card for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for 2025? Can we get one final clarifying card for my air signs? Oh, okay. There we go. There's some emotion. I was like, there's no emotion in this reading. We got a water card. The Four Cups. Four Cups is about meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and disconnected air signs. And this landed on the King of Swords, by the way. You are facing being disconnected. You have been disconnected for a while because you have been fixated, right? So, like, I'm gonna try to get it. There you go. So you see how the figure is sitting under the tree and he's just fixated on the four, oh sorry, and on the three cups in front of him, and he's paying no attention to the cloud. Like, come on now. How many of us would ignore a freaking cloud with a hand handing us a cup? That's not an everyday occurrence, right? But that's what the air signs have been doing. You have been ignoring like the intuitive hits, the download, the assistance, right? Your spirit team, your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, has been like, hey, look at me. I got what you need. I got the good cup. You don't got to fixate on them three cups. I got this one. Focus on me. Why are you not looking at me? Why are you not looking at me? That's what you've not been doing. You haven't been heeding the advice. I do want to read what the four in reverse is. Four of Cups in reverse is sudden awareness, choosing happiness. Choosing happiness, air signs, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, and checking in for realignment. You haven't been your authentic self, air signs. You just haven't. And in 2025, you're going to see that. You're going to see that, like, you've been all in your emotions, all in the wrong emotions, I should say. And your spirit team is like, can you accept this cup? Can you accept these brand new healthy emotions that you just keep ignoring? Can we do that? Can we please just do that? All right. And now let's get an archetype card for the air signs, and then we can wrap up this live. Can I get an archetype card for the air sign 2025? Can I get an archetype card to help the air signs for 2025? Oh, thank you for the hearts. I've been seeing them throughout the live, but I've been like so channeling. I haven't gotten a chance to like acknowledge that. So for everyone that's been sending hearts, thank you so much. Ooh, air signs, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I feel like you are, especially Libra. Like, see, I'm coughing. Libra, no. My Libra, stop. This is good. I promise you, it's good. Um, air signs. You're probably like, why is there a man and a woman standing together in an embrace? What's going on? What's happening here? So this is why your spirit team has been trying to get your attention, trying to get you to ignore the three cups from your past and take the new cup. 2025 is going to reveal an opportunity for a new chance at love. If you're ready, I feel like you're ready because you wouldn't be getting this new cup, right? You wouldn't be getting this new cup like offer if you wasn't. But yes, you got number 7, the lovers. Affirmation: I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. I'm going to read that again. I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. Go ahead. Go ahead, air signs. Go off. Again, I just feel like Libra is like, nope, no, 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 nope. Take it back. Pick another card. Whoo, okay. So the heart of the matter, purpose of life is to be happy. Then remember that life is a party to be enjoyed to the best of your ability. If you remember, nothing is in excess. You would do well to make yourself, your possessions, and your surroundings as attractive and impressive as possible, and therefore draw to yourself what you have been searching for. The present moment needs and deserves your full attention. Love is in the air. You are reaching your vibration by using both your logical mind and your intuition. There you go. That's why you need the cup, and that's why you need to be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is representing your logical mind, and the cup that your spirit team is trying to offer you is your intuition, because cups represent love, relationships, emotions, but also your intuitive side. Just saying. Whew. But yes, you are raising your vibration by using both your logical mind and your intuition to honestly and realistically assess where you are on your life's path. Doing this will attract more of what you desire. Though you should not take any foolish or risky actions that you would regret later, grant yourself permission to take a break from worry and from being overly pragmatic and logical. Let a little adventure and romance into your life. If you're in a relationship, efforts may always be made by both parties to recover the indescribable feeling of excitement, attraction, and exhilaration that comes with the brush. Why am I stuttering? The first blush of romance. It should be fun, not work, and a sacred duty. I'm sorry, yeah. It should be fun, not work, or a sacred duty imposed upon you by others. So, water sign, so water, you're in water energy. I will say that. The lovers and the 4 cups, it's definitely giving me water energy, but air signs, air signs, air signs, air signs. So my Geminis, my Aquarius, my Libras, because Libra didn't want to go second. They're like, we'll be last. But no, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 2025 is going to be a time where You're going to be getting out of this toxic masculine energy, feeling like you need to chase the money. You don't need to chase the money. The money is going to come to you, right? But learn how to be the magician upright and break away from what society is telling you. Break away from societal pressures and societal norms. Become the king of swords, but become the king of swords that listens to his intuition, right? Don't be a king of swords that's like closed off from listening to yourself, listening to your gut. You could totally do that, but you don't necessarily need to listen to society. And as you hit that balance, right? You hit that balance between your logical mind and your intuition, you're going to be able to finally achieve this lover situation that you so desperately deserve, right? You deserve this. This is you, air signs, for the win in 2025. I love that for you. And if you need some inspiration, of course, always call on the lovers to help guide you and keep you strong through this process. So yeah, that is going to do it for this live. And I came in exactly 2 hours. You can't be mad about that. Oh wow, I just cut the deck with the magicians. Yeah, magicians in reverse, manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, and narcissism. Upright action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. Hey, I don't believe anything doesn't happen for a reason. That was double confirmation. Get out of the magician in reverse and get into the king of swords. You can do it. Because I also feel like the king of swords is a magician, right? Like he can see things that other people can't see and can turn concepts on its head. So don't think the King of Swords is not magical. He is totally magical because you need to basically be in that mindset, that logical mindset to be able to dissect things, but also again, like I said, balance it with your intuition. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much for being here for this live. I appreciate it. Keep the comments, keep the questions coming in the comment section. All right, I'm going to respond to them. I am going to be going on winter break next week. So if it takes me a while to get back to your comment, don't worry, I am going to, but I will not officially be coming back until uh January 6th of 2025. So after Monday, Monday is my last working day, and then I go on winter vacation, but I will be back in January. And I do have content planned to come out every Thursday beforehand. So next Thursday, I said next Thursday, I guess it's Thursday coming up, will be the new moon Capricorn reading. And then after that, fingers crossed, should be the heal your solar plexus chakra, which is the next one in the series. All right. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share this live with other people so that they can get their 2025 readings. I love you all. You made this live so enjoyable. I love the energy that you brought here. And I want to send you a little Reiki energy. Yes. I'm sending Reiki energy to aid you in the rest of 2024 and also through 2025 for your highest and greatest good. And also with the messages that came out in the all element reading. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I give thanks. All right. Good night. Enjoy your holiday, whatever holiday you celebrate. And I will see you again very soon. hopefully at my 250 live. Bye, everyone.